Okay, tribe, that's it for today's study group. Like always, you like this group, not like this group, is whack. Don't come to these groups. Honest feedback.
I'll go first. This is my first time attending the group, and I love it. It actually increased my confidence overall, and I love the explanation, the fact that we go over the question and then we go over the rationale. It actually did improve my overall, I learned a lot from it, but even the way that I would approach the questions, I could definitely see some improvements in that area. And I'm more confident as well when it comes to the exam, because I've been nervous, of course, and even though I've been trying to do at least 2 questions per day, now I'm more confident because I've always struggled with the first, next, most questions. And I feel like now I have that grasp. And I intend on continuing to come in these groups. So thank you.
Nice. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the study groups. And I'm glad you're getting value out of it. That's the ultimate goal. Like, I want to provide our tribe with the value so you do understand it and walk away feeling like, it was worth your time. So I'm glad you found value out of it.
I'll go next. I enjoyed this group, although I got a little flustered. I got a little flustered with the subpoena and the different legal systems and how you reply to them with regards to subpoena. But overall, I liked it because you had an array of questions that covered multiple topics. I appreciate that because it allowed me to see where my weakness is and where I need to improve. So thank you.
No, absolutely.
Ray, I just appreciate your patience, and you just took your time, and it was just very comfortable and very thorough. So thank you.
No, absolutely. And it's all part of the learning process, because I definitely understand where it's like, what? Like, how do you get there? But it's like, it's all part of the learning process. We got this.
And I would just like to add this one thing, because I went to another boot camp, actually, and we were asking questions, of course, based on the rationale, and then they would just rush it at some point and say, oh, we don't have time, we have to move on to the next one, So I definitely do appreciate your patience and actually just making sure we understand before we move on to the next question.
My name is Jenny Moore and I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I would just like to add this. I found you on YouTube, and you are absolutely amazing. I eat, sleep, drink your videos every night. And when I wake up in the morning, they be in my ear. And so when I saw this, this is my first time on here. I was like, I gotta get on this guy's YouTube because this is amazing. I haven't taken this test in 22 years. I'm about to go and take it in 2 months. Failed about a point and 2 points, and then didn't go back and take it anymore. But I have 2 kids now, and I don't want them to give up on anything, So I'm going back to take this test now. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, man! Welcome to the tribe, and I admire the determination. And you got this. Like you said, you was 1 point off. That's fine. We're gonna learn from that experience. Improve upon our skill set that's already there. And I'm looking forward to that comment, that email about how you passed. You got this.
Hi. Ray, I just want to say thank you for providing us with such a comfortable and inviting place to come and learn and allow ourselves to speak our truth about how we're doing with the exam, and being able to answer the questions whether we know them, not know them, and your patience with us and your dedication and the time you take to just dedicate so much time to this group and our process of getting through this exam to get our license. And I really enjoy how you break it down to simplify it to the point where anybody can learn at any level, no matter what their learning style is, and you just make that so easy. So thank you for what you do for us.
Absolutely. That if we're not understanding it, there's no purpose of running it. That kind of runs a little bit, but I definitely want to make sure everyone understands it, because I want to get those letters next to you guys' name and extend those letters, you know, so I appreciate it.
Hi, Ray. My name is Renisha and I'm from Texas. And I did find you on YouTube. I just want to say that out of all the programs that I have purchased, this is like the best $25 I've ever spent. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for challenging me today. And I plan to be at the next meeting. And it's just a breath of fresh air just hearing how you are so dedicated to doing this. And I appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you're finding value out of it, because that's the main thing at top of mind, where I want to make sure I'm giving all our tribe members value. Like, and even when we we went a couple hours over, but I'm like, nah, we still got to get through it. And like, you know, even it's that extra time of explaining, I want you guys to understand it, go in there, pass the exam, tell me about it so I can tell the rest of the tribe about it and everything. So I'm glad you're finding value, and I appreciate you as well.
I just want to say thank you again. As I continue to reiterate every week, I think this is probably like my third or fourth week, and I am just so excited that I found you also on YouTube. I thank you for caring. I thank you for your passion about this. It's not just about you, but you're showing that you care about all of us, the whole tribe, and all that you put into us learning and understand, not just learning, but understand it and wanting to get it. I appreciate that. And so I just don't want to take up too much time. I just want to once again say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely. And I do care. We're the tribe. This is the social work tribe. Like this, you guys invest time in me looking at the videos, and like, I know you guys want to learn and everything like that, but you still invest time in me. So I want to make sure that, you know, that's time well spent. So I'm always going to be able to give you guys that value to the best of my ability. So just put the Ray flavor on it, you know. I'm glad you guys are liking it.
Okay, I guess I can go next. Ray, thank you so much for another amazing week. I think I got better this week with the questions, and so my confidence is improving. So I really thank you for that. I really appreciate it. You know, the way you broke down the questions, even the ones I got wrong, like I said before, like, you know what I mean? Now I understand it now. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? Not that I got it wrong, but now that I understand it. So I appreciate you for that.
No, absolutely. And thank you for attending. Again, this is all part of the process. Like, I don't care if we get all of them wrong, as long as they're listening to the explanation, the rationale, the different tribe members' way of like, oh, if you look at it this way and keep this in mind, and that all helps with the process. So I'm glad it's working, and we're all getting better. Nice.
I would say this is my first study group. Like I said, like everybody else said that they found you over YouTube. I did find you over YouTube. I've been watching you consistently for about like 2.5, 3 weeks, and I've learned so much. Yours are it makes the most sense. I don't know if it's because of a cultural thing, like you're African American, I'm African American too, and it just makes more sense. But I just definitely like how you break down the questions, and definitely encourage us to have dialogue with one another, because that helps me too. Hearing other people's rationales and why they chose an answer helped me to understand, okay, think about, okay, this is why you should think this way, or this is how it's helpful to think this way. So I like it, and I'm gonna come back.
I appreciate that. And, you know, everyone has their own flavor of things. And like, again, this is just my brave flavor of things. So people could have just watched the video and said like, I don't really, those elephants, I'm not really feeling those, you know, I don't like the way you teach them, But I'm glad you're, like, again, finding value out of it, and you're just liking my style of how I do things. You know, shout out to everyone teaching, like, and I appreciate that about the field, where everyone has their own flavor, their own style, their own spin on how they address things. And, you know, if it's working, like, you know, stick at it, you know. But the ultimate goal is to help everyone passing and secure those letters next to their name. So you got this. Okay, tribe. Thank you for attending today's study group, and I appreciate you guys. Like, that is my goal. Like, I want to help you guys pass, you know, continue to move forward in your career, make more money, be able to work with other clients and help more people. And, You got this. Stick with it. Continue to do your at least 2 practice questions a day, and don't give up on yourself. Like, this is all a process, and I just appreciate you guys. All right, tribe. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day and weekend.
Thank you, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank God for you.
I appreciate
Look,
y'all.
amen.
Let's hope to
tribe.
that.
All right, tribe. Bye.